What's your name, bro? You can give a fake name too. You ain't gotta give your real name.
Austin Morrison.
Austin, where you from?
I was born in Portland.
Born and raised in Portland.
Yeah, born and raised 1998. I grew up in foster care in Clark County as a ward of the state from the age of 8 years old until 20.
So how long you been in this situation, running the streets and stuff?
Since I was 13, so my mom passed away.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That was probably one of the hardest things you had to deal with in life, huh?
I'm still going through it, still battling.
Yeah.
With addiction and homelessness, you name it.
So, how long you been homeless?
Well, I used to run away from foster homes when I was 13. To go see my mom and dad. My mom lived in a little house in Vancouver, and I'd run away from foster homes. And that was the only time that I had to be able to go back and like say hi to my mom and my dad outside of visitation.
So what's one of the hardest things you have to deal with out here, man, running the streets and doing drugs and stuff?
I would say that everybody has their own little bit of hardship. You know, everybody's got to wake up in the morning.
That's a fact.
And find a hustle, no matter what that is. Some people steal, some people do right. You know, some people go. I seen a couple going out, and they're offering to clean people's windows at gas stations and hustling, you know, for about $50 a piece just to wash your windshield. It was the coolest thing. I seen a couple doing that. You know, but
do you like being out here? Cause some people just love the streets.
Certain times of the year, it's nice. It's definitely nice when you have someone to cuddle up next to, you know, but as long as you guys don't lose sight with each other, you know, because when you're out here, it's easy to blame one another for the reasons of being homeless and the fighting, and then you get right where the devil wants you, whatever forces there at play.
So what was your life before using drugs?
A lot more exciting, you know, more colors. When you look around, you see more, you take in more. You know, now it's kind of dull.
You got kids?
I don't have kids yet. One of the things we battled is my wife miscarries a lot.
Yeah.
Just stay healthy out here.
I know that's right, man. So what I do, I just go around interviewing people, man, just to tell their story, just to give the next person hope, or in some way try to help somebody else, or find you help, or do anything. If you had any type of help, would you take it?
Yeah. Time depends, because some of the help, they want to separate me from my other half, you know. And me and my wife, we kind of stick together through things.
Sometimes you gotta do that. You gotta separate yourself and go get yourself some help. Go into a treatment place or something. If she ain't ready, she ain't ready. So you can't let that be the reason you want to still be out here, bro. Like, how you ever thought about going to meetings and shit? Like NA meetings, AA meetings? Huh? You have?
Yeah.
You don't like them?
I like meetings, like AA or NA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love going to meetings. In fact, I was thinking about going and finding a couple meetings here. I'm not sure where the meetings are at this time of year out here in Portland. In this part.
What's your name again?
My name is Austin.
Austin? Yeah. So what did you do yesterday for Thanksgiving?
My girl, we went out, got a bunch of ice cream from a 7-Eleven, and came out here and sold them for $1.50 people, $55.
Yeah.
And
everything counts. It's a hustle.
Yeah, we had some Thanksgiving dinner together.
Yeah. That's good. That's a start.
It's part of the streets. People out here, this area, we kind of made our little family, our little nest out here. So
yeah, I see y'all all stick together around here. I know that's right.
Nice.
So how long you been around this area?
Since Halloween, a couple months this time. We used to live out here in a little house, two and a half years ago. We had a house directly on the side of this block. The duplexes. We met this guy over at Target, and my girl was pregnant at the time, and we were talking to this guy panhandling over for Target. He said, "You guys are on the street? You guys are too young to be on the street." He took us back over here, and there was these people. His neighbor had just finishing up their lease, but they left 8 months before their lease was over.
Yeah.
So we took a crowbar, busted the door open, and we finished out that 8 months of the lease and cleaned up the house. We got a bunch of nice clothes, and we started taking over the water bill on that house. Then we had to move because squatting rights didn't work. We're trying to get the squatters' rights and get the house in our name.
Do you ever sit back and think like, damn, I missed the old life where everything was good?
Yeah. I was warned about it when everything, getting up and having to work a 9-to-5 job and everything. My dad always said you can either work with your brain and have your body for the rest of your life. You get your diploma, work with your brain, right? Or you can work with your body and not study in school. And I guess it kind of chose to go my own little route, and kind of what you said was existing. But I still hustle and I work. I'm smart. I'm very smart. I just didn't get my diploma. But probably not gonna get that.
How old you is, bro? How old you is?
I'm 27.
27? Yeah. You still got a long life ahead of you, bro. You can always switch it up and get right. Feel me? Ain't nothing but opportunity out here. So, like, I got information on meetings and stuff, like, if you interested in that.
You go to meetings?
I'm just out here. Yeah, I go to meetings.
Nice.
I go to meetings. I go to a lot of them. I like them too. It gives you an extra power, like, it boosts you up to keep pushing and want to do better and stuff. And I ain't out here to judge y'all on nothing y'all got going or nothing like that. I'm just out here trying to get this channel up and running. But you seem like a cool person though, man. So y'all all family out here, y'all stick together, right? So, do anybody ever like you get into it with people out here?
I got a girl I get into it with. We get into it with each other a lot, so I try to stay away from people, But, I pick my little bit of crazy. I love her, She loves me, but we're trying to have much time for people. When things like that do come to happening, then we'll deal with it,
Yeah.
But my mom always taught, we make friends, not war, and pick your battles wisely. It's one of the biggest ones that I heard from her all the time, so I try to pick my battles wisely.
No, that's a fact. For real.
But if it wasn't that case, I'm sure we're getting with a lot of people a lot of times because it's pretty rough out here. Certain parts, streets are rugged. But you don't let your world get rotten. You keep a hold of what you got, you'll be fine. Think with your head. Don't get angry, because when you get angry, your brain vessels constrict. And you're not getting as much blood flow, so you can't think clearly.
As long as you're thinking right, you're going to be all right. Do you ever feel like a survival mode out here?
A Bible?
Survival mode.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of stuff pop off when people on drugs, and it be all type of different personalities coming out.
Yeah, the number one enemy out here is the cops. Because you get into it with people, you learn your lesson, you throw hands with somebody, you never know, you might be friends with that person someday, as long as you were respectful and you guys respected each other with your words, and you're fighting over something passionate. But the cops get involved, you don't ever get to have that friendship, you don't ever get to learn that lesson, you never get to get that ass whooping you needed or deserved.
Yeah.
And so stick to your roots, because the cops.
That's a fact. You been in jail before?
Oh yeah, I grew up in foster care. When we ran away from foster homes, the foster homes wouldn't take us, that's where we would go, it's the juvie. We'd wait till a foster home opened up. So, yeah.
So
I hate doing
before we wrap this up, can you get use something positive to look forward, or get somebody some type of advice that this is not the way to go?
Well, Jesus Christ shed his blood on the cross for whoever and everybody. He's a friend. My mom killed herself when I was 13, right? And I used to cry because my mom killed herself because she thought my dad would get us back into his home. She thought that she was the reason why my dad wouldn't get us back. We were in CPS because she drank. And so she took her life. She kind of gave her life like Jesus gave his life for all of us. And I cried about my mom all the time, but the minute I cried for Jesus, like the same way I said I have a friend that did that for me. And it was me. I felt the wind blow through my hair. I felt the birds crow, and the world became like one. And I swear I felt the spiritual forces, and I got the goosebumps going all up and down my back, and I just fell on my knees and cried. And I give everybody hope when I say you repent and you get to know Jesus like that first.
Yes,
just cry
sir.
for him.
Yes, sir.
He will be with you, and your life will change.
All right, man. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
We're going to wrap this up. Thank you for
Yeah.
the interview, man. If we're around here, I'm going to be circling around here. We could do
And
this
repent.
again. All right, man. Have a good one.
You too, man. Thank you.